with this world. I am tired with this world. I'm going to my Lord. I am going to my Lord. I am tired with this world. Because this world for the problem. Because this world for the hatredness. Any good you do, it will be against you. My Lord, in St. John 14:1, you told me that you will be coming back. You love the world. That's the why you say you will not be God's son to die for my sin. Whosoever believe in him shall not perish but has everlasting life. When are you coming by? The angels they are waiting. Brother and sister they are waiting. I am tired. I am tired. I am tired. I am tired with this world. I am tired. I am tired with this world. I'm going to my Lord. Jesus de la que saga su mamá. Can we go la la yi? Una waba free, que waba fula ganye. Mate. Koga fula hovela. Ngaya biyape. Biyape ngenyama. Biyape ngenyama. Biyape ngenyama. Kali nangapo. I am tired with this ram going back to my Lord. I am tired. full of hatredness. Any good you do, it will be against you. My Lord, is in John 14:1, you told me that you will be coming back. You love the world, that's why you say you will not be God's son to die for my sin. Whosoever believe in him shall not perish but has everlasting life. When are you coming by? The end of wedding. Brother and sister, they are waiting. I am tired. I am tired. I am tired. I am tired with this world. I am tired. I am tired with this world. I'm going to my Lord.
Alright, we're going to go to Kevin Adam. Excuse me, no. Let's go to this other one. Traditional, don't worry. Something like that. Okay, after this, I think we're going to go to talking point. Something like that. A few seconds. Let me grab it. Facebook, big time disclaimer, we own no copyright to the songs that play in the background. We are doing this to, entertain our audience and get them to, get started with their day, regardless of where they are, that's all about it. So please, we own no copyright, and we want to say thank you for coming.
And when you are to you're not going to go to the Prenato. To Blana and dear Prenacola. And you are to Yagamuri, Yagaburi, Yagaburi, you are to don't know again, Yagatil woman. I you are to now when you were to No de gamba me da broma de jamebe. Me be blanga da broma de penedia. Genya wala nyelo meye. Genya wala nyelo meye. Nga yenge yo ibano ko. Yo india ko. Yo ilo ko. Bela gene ya gane gene atuaye. Atuaye. Gene atuaye. Oh, gene atuaye. Yaga moi ni watu bro. Yaga kwai ni watu bro. Yaga kwai ni watu bro. Yaga kwai ya. Yaga kwai. Yaga kwai ni watu bro. Yaga kwai. Yaga kwai ni watu bro. Kwa radia. Wala you wada wo. Yena gane ngakwa. Nugeya joy kwaya. Ibrahim ga ele magna. Nudamaga ngakwa. Yahana ga iga Ibrahim ga. Neya ya danyo ga ye. Oh ya se rotaye. Mama ela no ngandia. You take a break. Get the gaga my money. Waguli burger wabeni my ball. Waguli burger, waguli burger. Waguli burger.
Just trying, I'm not a good dancer, alright? It's a traditional gospel music. I don't know spell a song or what. I think so. Yeah.
This Loma Mema. Igana da mo prejote. Da iti wamana ma igagi manama. Kemenga ngwenga moya ngali mutayo. Tina tobre ya bai babo slonjo boy. Nawe ya bai babo nera oyo. Iga bagi ngai top bravo. Da longo boya. Da longo boya. Da longo boya ya bai babo mai. Ya bai babo mai. Ya bai babo mai. Yaga kuma ili otobore. Yaga kuma ili otobore. Yaga kuma ili otobore. Ola dia.
Everybody get out to dance. Let's get to pray. Be happy. Life is good. Be happy. Be happy. After this, we're going to go to Heart Desire from our sister, Kevin Adam. All right. Heart Desire. All right. This Heart Desire is Heart Desire for Liberia. All right. We play them song on purpose. Heart Desire for Liberia. After this, go to the clip. The one I can barely press, but still listen to it. Still watch it. Gospel lovers, gospel music lover, I give it to you this morning.
Today, I put my heart in fire. Today, I will lift my voice in praise. Oh, I'm so happy because you give my heart desire.
I have desire.
Today, Lord, you put my heart in fire. Today, I will lift my voice in praise.
You get up, man, get up. Get out of your closet. Try to dance. Thank God, make it small, please.
I start to testify. He helped me cause He has brought me through the storm. Down today, that He got my heart on fire. And I'm so happy cause He gave my heart desire. Today, I will lift my voice in praise. Today, that He put my heart on fire. Today, I will lift my voice in praise. I'm so happy.
I gotta do my job before my boss might not fire me. I just try or not good that's okay. I just try. You must come to the chair. The regular chair.
I'm so happy because He gave my heart desire. I will lift my voice in praise. Today, no humanity. Today, I will lift my voice in praise. I'm so happy, I am really glad. But today, I will lift my voice in praise. There are so many distractions.
Just
keep your mind focused on the things you want to do. When you hold by your side, you will surely get the soon. Though they say you are doomed, you will surely boom. Now say today that you got my heart on fire. And I'm so happy, but you give my heart desire. I will lift my voice in praise. Today, now you got my heart on fire. Today, I will lift my voice in praise. And I'm so happy because you give my heart desire. Today, I will lift my voice in praise. Let's celebrate the Lord. I'm celebrating the Lord. Let's celebrate the Lord. You're ready to be great. Let me put you down with love. You're ready to be great. You're ready to be great.
Oh, what's going on? Somebody calling me. Y'all stop calling me this time, man. Come on. You're sorry for somebody trying to call me. On this my YouTube channel. Come on, don't do that. Don't interrupt my program. Don't do that. I can't stop. Oh, God. Rejoice, man, rejoice. Every day is a blessed day, my people. Every single day, regardless of whatever going on. Rejoice in it. Be happy. Don't allow politicians putting our heads together. Gotta put more.
Hey, my neighbors, now we do my love with me. But it's from my heart and give my heart desire. Today,
Give my heart desire.
today, I will lift my voice in praise. I'm sorry, but it didn't know. But you put my heart, I will give my heart desire. So today, I give my heart desire. Today, I will lift my voice in praise. I will lift my voice in praise. Today, I will lift my voice in praise. Today,
And my body is not.
today, I will lift my voice in praise. I will celebrate the Lord. Yes, celebrate the Lord.
Please share the show, share the show, share the show. We tell you here. Other platforms are playing us now, but we are the original. Okay, just remember, this is our way of doing it. We can't just be pissed all the time. You know, like brand people call it verse. So, in the meantime, let me read the topic today. Let me read the topic so we all can know as we move forward. The topic today is why Honorable Yekeh Kolubah, Representative Yekeh Kolubah, the most talked about, continue to be assaulted by the doorman, according to him, or Sergeant at Arm, that's the nickname he gave the doorman, and on the orders of the speaker all the time, agitations, and it may be the methodology is not too good, but we want to find out from some professional people that follow us here, maybe on the basis of psychology, maybe sociology, or maybe social work, something like that. People that know more about human behaviors. In America, every institution you find, they have a psychology there. You know, when people facing trouble, they go to them, that their privacy is hardly maintained, confidentiality. Every single institution, even the Congress we're talking about, the White House, they get counselors over there, not just people that go to court, but people that read people's mind, people that, investigate and trying to evaluate folks while they are doing certain things. Why? He keep going to Kolubah because his colleagues keep putting him outside and all that stuff. And nobody really have time for that. Those of us that come from the backgrounds of political science, international relations, and public policy, maybe I could have a different opinion. But we really want to dig deeper to see whether Yekeh, Honorable Kolubah got some issues going on. We don't know. We don't really know. But we just want to ask simple question: why? Before we go to the clips, let me recognize folks here right now. That's a new flavor we brought to the show. We're making sure to come on. We don't want to keep you idle. The Bible says idle mind is a devil worship, right? When you sit down idle doing nothing. Hey, folks, let me be honest with you guys. I almost forgot the tradition. We have to be grateful to our God, my people, every single day, regardless of whatever going on in our lives. We got to tell God thank you. We got to tell God thank you. We got to keep praising Him for everything He's doing for us. The rest of it, we leave it with Him. The one we can fix, we fix it. The one we can't fix, we can't control it, we leave it with the old man. The old man will take care of that. Like somebody said, they are watching us from the capital city of the whole world. That is heaven. That's what they say. And I agree. Okay, so we are not disputing that nothing going on ugly. There are so many ugly things going on. But guess what? Every part of the world we go to there, every home, every family, every quarters of our fabric, the fabric of our society, some kind of thing going on there that is not okay. But what can we do? Those of us who are believers, we are not surprised. Because the Quran talk about it, the Bible talk about it. Those ugly things will happen. And that's the fundamental reasons why, according to my faith, God decided to send us here so that we can learn lesson. So when we die, we get away with the physical soul, we will go into our spiritual soul, and that's where we're supposed to see our God based on what we're doing here. Not for everybody, only believers. There are other people that believe only in science. There are other people that don't believe in anything. They only believe in looking for money and go to work. So we accept them too. So folks, let me start recognizing folks here. Okay, so we want to say Robert Wallace from Australia, welcome on board. We welcome you. Thank you for coming. We want to say Hannah Johnson, welcome on board again. You're sorry if I don't pronounce your name well, just forgive me, okay? Abraham Saleh, welcome on board. Muna Lizat Marie, Morris, excuse me, welcome on board watching us from heaven, the capitals of the world. Okay, that's it. That's our follower that say she watching us from the capital of the whole wide world. Eugene Harry, welcome on board. Okay, watching from Minnesota. Sekou Kane, welcome on board. Say good morning, my family. Yeah, David Bolly, welcome on board from the state of Maryland. We welcome you. We appreciate you. Yep. So far, so good. I think that's what I got. Okay, Wu Kennedy Franco. Yeah, welcome on board, my friend. Watching from Boston, Massachusetts. And then Marie Pade, welcome on board. Yeah, it is good to start the day like that. We got to tell our God, thank you. You are right about that. Florence Yancey, say, good morning, my son. Yeah, I'm right here, Omar. I'm taking this slow. I want my bossman to come fire me. So I got to do my job, okay? My bossman in Africa right now, the CEO of the Abraka Talk Show. Josephine Mason, welcome on board. We appreciate you coming. Say, brother Francis, everything is going on fine, my sister. Everything is fabulous. You know, Brian Baker, welcome on board. Rebecca Kamara, welcome on board. Doris Bengu, welcome on board. Abu Fofana, welcome on board. Yeah, see, one of my credible talk shows. Yeah, we give it to you, raw dog. Yeah, Jerry Poker, welcome on board. Good morning, brother. This is the day the Lord has made. We have to rejoice in it, my people. Too many things going on. My sister didn't hear. They're not everything correct. Let me tell you now. They're not everything, but Sunday we live in our stomach. We keep it right there. When we go in our little cross there, we go to Friday prayer. We talk with our God. Let God take care of that. The one we can take care of, we can take care of. The one we can control, we control. The one we can fix, we fix it. The one we can't fix, for whatever reason, especially in America, we just leave it like that. We leave it with the old man to take care of it. All right? Don't get depressed. Don't get over, like thinking. No, you will get trouble. All right? Medina Mary Davis, welcome on board from Sweden. Oh, that's fabulous. Fabulous. All right, Francis Dilo, welcome on board. Felicia Davis, welcome on board. Joe Swakoli Jr., welcome on board. He said, good morning, sir. All right, follow Tamba. Big brother Francis. Thank you. But you my uncle now. You my uncle. Follow Tamba. You my uncle. So you call me big brother, no problem. We'll take it. Hey, my own sister from Lofa County living in North Dakota on way to Minnesota. Koto Pete, welcome on board. You are the big girl on the block, okay? Samuel Tamago. Welcome on board, my friend. Everybody, welcome. We want to say good morning and welcome on the platform that go with political consciousness. Reality talk show, we give it to you raw dog, and then you decide what to do with the news. For us, we discuss the news and we discuss the newsmakers and the issues facing our society, not only Liberia. Pretty soon we're going to bring American photo and alley to this. And bring about social issue too, so we can talk some. Sometimes we talk, we feel free. Sometimes it's good to talk. Don't keep everything in your stomach. Dance, just tell your God, I'm so grateful for everything. The rest of it, you give it to him. Just say that. Just feel free to yourself. Don't sit outside and be depressed. No, you will die soon. This thing we're doing here, so even talking is better. Like you keep everything in your stomach. If you're somebody that likes singing, that like music, play music. Dance to it. Enjoy yourself. If you get water to drink, you drink it. The good news in America, we good. We ain't get problem with food. If you don't get food, you can go to or the county food bank. They'll give you food. Every county has a food bank in this country. If you don't know, let me tell you now. Every single county. If you're in Grand Fork County got food bank. Go there, they'll get you food. You live in Grafton, Watts County got food bank. Just like that. Even Philadelphia, they got food bank. You go there. Anything you don't understand, trying to ask people. If you can't get people to get on social media, inbox us. Let's help each other, okay? That's what we need to do, folks. Sometimes we need to provide this consciousness. Sometimes we just talk to each other. Call your friend, your best friend. You just talk because we know. Something trading on social media. We ain't going to that today. Another day. These are problems. These are situations. People, children getting arrested by the police. They're going to jail. They don't even know where to start. A lot. But my people, we can still make it. We got to talk. We got to push back. What we got to push back. The one we can't push back, we give it to our God. We want to say Jala Komazua Wekonombo from Lavla. Laulazu? Okay. I don't know how to pronounce that city there. But Wekonombo, Yasa Dix Reed Wekonombo, Daniel S. Falambu, Junior Wekonombo, Esther Smoke. Say good morning, Wekonombo. Sister Esther, okay, Abraham Rogers, Wekonombo, watching from Tunisia. Justin, my own friend and brother. Wekonombo, folks, please share the show. Share the show. That's the way other people get to know what we're talking here. Whether we're making sense, we're not making sense. Other people need to know what we're talking here, folks. So we have done that. At least we're able to appreciate our God and to welcome you and recognize you by name. So if you get any issue that you need to talk to us about, personal, inbox us. Okay? Again, the phone number today. Don't call right now, so I'm not calling the number. Lucini Kamara. Good morning, brother Francis. I'm following from Philadelphia. Welcome, my big brother. My big brother, Lucini. Welcome on board, okay? You gotta say that I'm not your big brother. Joe Swakoko. All right, I did that. Samuel Tamba. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so before we go to the clips, let me do my small commercial. I gotta help myself. Kangoma Multi-Services Consulting Immigration Services. Immigration Services, the paperwork is our main area. However, we are also certified insurance agent. You see the good part? Certified insurance agent. We do taxes too, small accounting work. Because we did business administration, we're trying to get a little bit of everything. So if you want to file for your parents, you are a U.S. citizen, we're good to go. If you want to file for your girlfriend on the fiancé visa K1, K2, we can help you with that too. If you want to file for your children, your husband or wife, if you are married, if you file a document that's taking too long and you don't understand what's going on, maybe we can check the status for you. If you want to do affidavit of support, we can also do that. We can also help to replace your green card if your green card got expired or it got lost. Yeah, excuse me. We can do green card replacement too. If it got missing from you for whatever reason, don't worry about that. We will provide a reason. Okay? Don't worry about that. If your green card got missing or it got mutilated or got stolen or you don't know where you put it, let us know. Green card replacement. If you came on I-94, arrival departure paper they give you, mostly refugee, I-94. Some people have been struggling to get their green card. They didn't get it yet. My people, they didn't get it. They're not phone. You know how many phone calls I receive every day? Don't think say because internet war exists today. In America, yeah, they don't really care whether you can read or you can't read, whether you know or you don't know. If you don't ask, they don't give it to you. They don't show you where you can find it. So it is always good to call. And the good news now, we got this social media platform all over the place. I know our platform is kind of special because what we do, a lot of platforms around the corner, including quote unquote the big platform, Spoon Toy, doing it. And that's a big difference. Our phone consultation, 10 to 15 minutes, some people go above, considering what kind of situation they got. I had a conversation with somebody yesterday for over 45 minutes. Okay? If I tell you how long they've been here, they're on I-94 and they don't know how to get their green card, you will not believe it. For their privacy, I can't call their name. But I'm telling you, it's real. And they have not been able to get the kind of job they want because they need a green card for a certain job. I-94 is a refugee paper they give to folks upon arrival. Some people got it ever since they have not transitioned from that point to get a green card before they talk about citizenship. If you overstay your visa, Joe Biden say DED, we can offer you that. We can write that paper and send it to immigration. You get work permit, you get your social security card, and you start to work. And then you pick up from there. If you came to America to visit, you find somebody to marry you, it's legal, my people. Ain't nothing we need to hire. It is legal. You can be woman, you can be man, you can find somebody that love you yet. Why not? If they marry you, then we got to do adjustment of status. They want that education by say adjustment of status. That's another paperwork. And everything, all the immigration forms got money attached to it. Money attached to it. To give it to the government to look at that form. Eventually give you what you're asking for. Our under agency fees is nominal. White men say so. The English people say nominal. Liberian people say small money. If you were to compare us to law firms. Okay? So we do an array of, services and paperwork. Just call us on 267-648-8012. That number, you can also get to us on WhatsApp. That's our WhatsApp number. The other number on WhatsApp too, but we announce that later on. We actually got a website, but not officially launched it, but we're going to start sharing the website now. So you can go there and see whatever you want to say, it will get to me. So the other number is 701-330-4693. 701-330-4693. 267-648-8012. Those two numbers are assigned to our business, our agency, Kangoma Multi-Services Consulting Immigration Services. There are other services including life insurance, taxes. Tax season coming January or February, around that corner there. We ain't ready for that yet. But if it's somebody that want to do that in January, get to us. And the good news is, you want to see her fine, you don't want to see her, you don't have to worry about that. We still get the information and we get it done. And they reply to you in real time. And that's the difference. Thank you very much. Let's go to Yekeh Kolubah clips because today we're not doing anybody else clips. Only Yekeh. Probably only doing one or two at most. Then we'll go to the conversation. If you call, I'll be happy. If you don't call, I will also be happy. Because there are some people that are just member of the Comment Association group. They only comment, they don't call. Samuel Tamba. Oh, please type the number. Yeah, I'm going to do that subsequently. Ali Donzo, thank you for joining us, my friend. William Hop, thank you for joining us. I will post the two number. The Kangoma Multi-Services Consulting number will be posted. The show number will be posted subsequently while you're listening to the clips. Let me start the clip, then I'll post the two numbers up there. Or altogether 3. The number to call the show is already at the top of the screen. If you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube, just look at the top of the screen. The number to call the show, they are there. The two numbers. One for the WhatsApp, folks that are out of the country. The other number for regular people here. Okay? Nora, thank you for joining us. Maru, thank you for joining us. So let's go to the clips. Then while in the background, then I will post the number. Thank you very much for your thank you. We are doing very fabulous, okay? Abraham Sano, thank you for joining us from UK. We are all doing fabulous.
His name is Representative Yekeh Kolubah. One of the primary reasons why I call you here is that a lot of us, including me, we are concerned about your recent pronouncement with the formulation of a new group. I see you buried it. I don't know the name of
the Opposition Protection Unit. Protection Unit.
The Opposition Protection Unit.
You see it? So I already versed. Yeah, I already versed and were printed from where I already in Liberia.
Opposition Protection Unit.
Yes.
OPU.
Yeah, and you see me, my berry, right? Are you going live for the people to know?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're live.
I hope that 419 there. I hope you're going live.
Everything you want me blah. Even the line.
You see some of my people, right? They are in the beret.
So why did you form this group?
The president said no security. You think I'm going to kill me? 2023 will be more. It will be worse than what happened July 26. This and it will be protecting our political leaders and protecting our supporters and the Liberian people. And don't take it for a joke.
The Liberian people, the police are here.
Why you go? Start making fun of them. We are going to train people for self-defense. I'm a former police officer. Riot control. I did riot control at the police academy. I am one of the instructors. We started already. We started doing our physical fitness. We got some martial art people, trying to train our people. Master day martial. I'm a second day black belt holder. Where you go?
Where is the training?
You will be invited on our second training day.
So you have had a first training?
We had the first training, and the people that we train already. Those are some of the people you see behind me. We have started the training with the first 50 men. Because one of the people said, until he can be tracked, we'll protect ourselves. Oh, you think I'm joking with it? And I said, nobody can ask me why you wearing a vest. Nobody's supposed to ask me. Do we have security in the country? The president said the security is no more. Double, like in the same house. Man Lopu, Man Yama, like in those same houses. She low for generator to put CCTV. You know what I mean for the president to come down low?
Into you here. What are you here in the first place? Where are you?
Look, I came on a radio talk show to Hub FM. I was invited here. And I came to speak to the Liberian people. The president has endorsed this group. He said we should provide security for ourselves.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
I'm just told that the joint security is scrutinizing your statement that you're going to establish.
The Nazi is stealing that open doing.
Are you not afraid?
Afraid of who? Arrest?
Yes.
What are they waiting for?
Honorable Kolubah, one day you might be a picker in the street.
Oh yes, I want to be bigger in the street for the Liberian people. Why they can't come now? You will not have police in the mouth to make fun. You saw the people in Lofa County, the war immigration. Police behind the police spokesman said he didn't see those people. All of my people you saw. Listen to the president. When the president said he don't know the CDC COP, all of that group you saw.
Do you think the Liberians are listening to what you say? Do you think are they following you?
Then we listen. We want to say to this president, you were elected to govern this country.
Yes.
You were not elected to be selective.
Yeah.
When you become selective, that will happen. You know how long it took the president to make one statement to say arrest? After the change was being put on last, it took him 6 days.
It's better late than never.
Mr. President, to hell with you.
You are always bitter with this president.
Because of the way
are you friendly
with this country?
Do you talk to him sometimes?
Are we being treated fairly in the country? No. The people are hungry in the country.
No.
You want to create a situation where he can be re-elected.
How are you going to maintain the 1,005% or 2,005 you're talking about?
Because you saw what happened on the July 26th. You saw what happened on the July 26th. When the civilians went inside to have rats and jumped into poor home and were looting things. It was not only the early boys that were affected. Citizens were affected. You didn't see it. They were joking and riot. People using their mouth to make fun of the Liberian people.
This is my honor man your re-election bid on the Kolubah.
You can't do my re-election. I'm already elected. I'm worried about election. I'm already elected. Look, the Liberian people looking for somebody to stand up for them.
Yes.
I want to be killed for the Liberian people.
Exactly.
I want to be arrested for the Liberian people. No way. Never find no man to be brave like this.
Yes.
You see the guys? That 1,200 people making fun.
Are you going to go across the country to recruit people?
1,002 is from Mosorolo County. We will have 1,000 in each county. What they want to do to rig the election will bother with us.
What mandate will you give your men when you train them? What will you tell them to do?
I want our people to tell this president that he was elected for all, not for seditions. We are all human beings. If we didn't vote for you, that doesn't mean we are not Liberian. We are Liberian, right? So provide security for us. You can tell us double, but go to West Point, put CCTV to our house. What's the stable calling you got for double to put CCTV to our house? I mean, let's stop the joking. stop it. For them to have full ceremony for those CDC boy, the president say he don't know them. That deception that's making more people. You know what I'm saying? We are calling on the people to be peaceful. As soon as the president is in charge of this situation, we will go back into and wait to see what happens.
Don't you see this court as an incitement on the part for other people to just say, I'm going to treat my own or protection or protect the people?
You don't want to say that they kill you, so I can condemn it. Yeah, when they kill you, I will condemn it. The president has said, prosecute it for yourself. The president didn't say, so you are journalist, you saw it. Was he under the influence of something? Yes. You were under the influence of something, make you go You need to stop.
How long are you going to continue on this advocacy?
As long as Ambassador, we are refused to provide security for the Liberian people, we're going to provide security for ourselves. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? We will not sit down here, the people can kill us.
What are you going to be? What are you going to be great way? What are you going to have?
Marshal, I'm a black belt holder. We will train our boys. I served in the Liberian National Police for 11 years. Self-defense.
I'm sure your colleague who are staying in the force can sometimes call you to tune down your volume.
No, let me tell you something. Election was held today. All the police people work against Ambassador.
True. Even
the SS people.
Do they tell you that?
Hey man, I don't have to tell you what they tell me. Look, when I was in the police, Patrick Sulu, the police director, used to ride the back of my pickup. He used to tell me, yes sir. You are our filing clerk. So you don't know operation, you don't know policing. But you know, they say, well, who know you will take you here and what you know will make you to stay.
As a legislator, and then you are on the side of advocacy, you have the masses behind you. What is the difference between you being a legislator and being an advocate that you're doing now?
But we are elected to advocate for our people. Lawmakers should be an advocate. That's not my job to go sit down with Natalie Magay, be friendly with him before he can't be in my district. My job is to say, Natalie Magay, you are eating cold boy, you know how far that I use the money district number 10 like they do it. You think I will beg them to go do job in my district?
Do you have contenders in district number 10? I'm told the CDC will be supporting the current Inspector General of the Ministry of Commerce, Josephine Davis.
You think fishing contact in district number 10?
What do you mean?
No, we're not doing bleaching contact in district number 10.
What do you mean?
District number 10 is a serious place. District number 10 is the most popular, the most respected district in the history of Liberia. Yes. I feel I went to local country. You saw when I went to grace my invitation that was sent to me by the Unity Party, right? To grace the convention, right? When they called my name, what happened? The whole place go, wow. Ambassador, we have thought nobody could stand in his face. They harassed Eddie here for 12 years. They took casket around here. They put Joseph Baka and any picture on casket. But we to our own here, you complain? You think we can talk casket? You're making fun with him, mouth. I want to say thank you.
Thank you, Papa. Yeah. So this is Focus on Liberia. We just bumped into Honorable Yekeh Kolubah. We still follow him. Thanks for watching. Keep following Focus on Liberia.
We need people to have the equal right when they go to court. I was assaulted, and it's not in our rules. I went before the court for our rule to be interpreted, for our rule to be read, so I can know what provision of the rules that have been violated by me. I went to the court yesterday. The writ was issued, was served. The speaker called the prosecuting arm, and they wrote the lawyer prosecutor communication. They say the case are not CDC men, so government can find my case. So yes, I agree, I'm not CDC men, but there's another process to follow. And when I met the justice minister, and I didn't get no correct redress for him. I met him. I didn't get no correct redress for him. So I have taken another flat to another court. Our rules need to be interpreted. You understand what I'm saying? I want a rule that is in our rule book that say Yekeh must be dragged on a court or must be assaulted by the doorman. No people you see there, in our rules we call it the doorman. If I'm assaulted by the doorman, I need redress. You see what they say? Prosecution pray your honor to evoke chapter 18, section 18.1 that talk about knowledge prosecutor. And they are right. Because we're giving them a chance to abuse the law of this country. That's the reason why you see the president going around campaigning. What are we doing as opposition? If we were together, Ambassador, we are going to Nikuta tomorrow and say, you give me second term. I will go to Nikuta after telling me and say, and you give opposition first term. As we campaign, we will campaign. But are we going to campaign divided? Look, I will soon take a decision on the CPB business. I will soon take a decision on the CPB business. It's too much. We can't be going into this thing. We're fighting with our sweat, our strength, our resources. At the end of the day, we're not getting no redress out of the CPB business. I will soon take a decision on the CPB business. Are you frustrated? I am frustrated. More frustrated. You see what happened to me? You saw the evidence. You got the evidence. You were in there. I was assaulted. But it's not going to stop here. It's not going to stop here. I'll take another lawsuit. The rate will be issued tomorrow. I'm taking another lawsuit. The rate will be issued tomorrow. I do not have personal problem with the sign your arm. I do not have personal problem with them. But I want our rules. I want our rules to be read to say this is the portion. Now say according to the speaker, you have press conference. He say we pay legislative order. Legislative order. They play that jungle just they play for legislative order. When Maraceli was president of this country, Bobo Kimo was two all of their place more than me because of his stand. So because of my stand today, you want to take it against me? In the world of communication, they say they want to investigate me. I'm prepared for it. We know we are getting credible information that there is money in the place. We're trying to see if it is true that there is money in this place. The information we get. Where the money came from? The money came from the executive to expel me, and I challenge them. I can never be expelled by anybody here. I'm not going against our rule. The Constitution says anything I say in that way is privilege. You can be expelled by the rules as per the rules. I agree. If you go against the rules, you can be expelled. And that will be taken by votes. If the police vote in that process, did I say no? But why you say you cannot be expelled? No, they voted here before I went to the Supreme Court, right? Fine. So everybody can attend. Let them vote. No, nothing can make me scared in a place. The only thing that can make me scared in a place when the liberal people say shut up, I will shut up. Not you as an individual. So I can never. So what your lawyer is telling you? No, we start a lawsuit again. I just consulted my lawyer. There will be a rate served here tomorrow, later Thursday. On this matter, I'm not going to leave the matter. Let me tell you why I'm not going to leave the matter. I was elected. I am privileged as per our rules to enter over there. Those people are dumb, man. You think I got personal? All the point I said, all I was generous. I want the rule to be interpreted for our buffer team, not for those sign your arm. I want nothing from them. So they are my friends. So if they are not arrested on the grounds of the capital, outside we want people to be arrested. I want my rules to be interpreted. I want the provision of the rule that say Yekeh must be dragged outside. But you just stated that you were assaulted by the two men. Yeah. Because of that, so everything is about being arrested. So no, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Who are those in particular that the people have been identified already and will be identified in the honor rate? When the person will sell the rate their money, the speaker. No, I'm not going to say that. Honorable Kolubah. So what are you forgiving for refusing to prosecute your case? Because I'm not a sedition. Because I'm not a sedition. And I cannot be a sedition. But it's not written on the rate or the communication that you are not a sedition. Okay, so I agree. So the prosecutor can prosecute your case. I agree now. Yeah. When the prosecution wanted to investigate me for criminal case, then they said for me I went there. I carried point on a criminal case with evidence. And you already provide evidence. They still reason they say the evidence you produce is not enough. Sufficient. To prosecute the case. Not sufficient. Then go for the cabinet, everything from your phone, not carry that to you will not stay, set the rate. But you will not stay. I'm not going to waste my time behind the port. No, they get court that don't have to take instruction from justice ministry. No, if the court cannot get justice from the court, we'll get justice from the butch. On the butchers. Yes. Let me tell you something. Anything that you interpret to be. That's what I say. When the bush. Anything that you interpret to be. Anything you interpret to be. Anything you interpret to be. Let me tell you something today. We can take to the clear day, we can do the dark day. Anything can happen. Let me tell you something today. I have been disrespected. by this government on so many occasions. And this horse is supposed to protect me. And the horse I refuse. Okay, not agree. I wrote a communication against the government. Mr. Speaker, yeah, call me and say, look, there's your communication you wrote. But our rule say when you do that, they must drag you as an be convinced. I will see the rule, but if you can't state the rule, the court will make it to state the rule.
So how supporters are your police?
I don't need no police support.
Why are they not supporting you?
I don't need no police support. I don't need no police support.
You going to the bush to do what? Going back to the bush.
To come for you. I don't need no opposition. I don't need no police support. I do not need no police support in what I want to do. I want the Liberian support. Everybody here to represent their district and represent the public. I am here to represent the people of Montserrat County District number 10. In the world of communication, let me tell you something today. Look, for example, you say I get disorderly in session, right? You put me outside. That's a form of punishment. You know that? That's a form of punishment. You see, they don't understand. They are my elders. Sometimes the elders can forget. I will educate them.
Many people see your action as being emotional.
I will always be. You myself will not talk the same way.
Okay. You see, maybe I was
drinking. Maybe I can smoke opium and I want to talk the way.
You say you're always bitter.
Yeah, I want to be better when the Liberian have been treated.
So fast forward,
I want to convince some of your police to join.
I don't want to convince nobody. I want to convince the Liberian people. I want to get out there. Let the court tell me. Let the judge tell me. Let the law tell me. Say you people supposed to drag you outside. That's all I want.
So in case they
did that go with somebody support order to win the government full time?
In case the really is not in your favor.
Then that mean it's not in my favor. I'm not going to fight.
So are you 100% sure you're winning?
Anytime take the horse order, will win them.
So it will be the fourth time.
They will be the fifth time and the sixth time. I beat them for when they said they wanted to jail me and other people to do John Roosevelt with it. He ruled against the government. When I told them up there for suspending me against my will and illegally, I mean, all the judges are ruling in my favor.
How far are you with your salary issue? The court instructed the reputation.
No, let me tell you something. They say the government, they fucking 1 minute. They win that man are winning. You not see government take appeal before? Like individual can take appeal. Even lesser government can take appeal.
Who do you think is beyond all of this?
The president of this country.
You mean President Williams?
Yeah, because Boko Chima is under instruction. You saw that, give me a chance. Let me say, I wrote a communication, all rules say when you want your communication to go on the floor, it must be ready 24 hours before session.
So it's a wish on.
Not even wish on, they can't even make it with me because I got the people support. You see when they received the communication, Boko Chima up received the communication, it was on the 25th. It's more than 24 hours before our session day. Your office receive communication, you say that's it, then I mean you got office? Are we talking here? No, people are provoking me to the point where I'll just tell the people anything I want to happen, let it happen.
Alright folks, I want to stop it right there. So let's get the ball rolling. I will be getting off exactly 8:40 today because I have a meeting. Okay, so if you have the time, you can call now. If you do not have the time, you can continue with the comments. Okay, the number to call is 267-938-2801. 267-938-2801. Our WhatsApp number is 267-648-8012. 267-648-8012. I mean, let us discuss it. Yekeh Kolubah. This is my take, and you don't have to agree with me, okay? You can call and give your take on it. I come from a political science background and public policy, and you know why? He might be emotional, but even the people that dealing with him and deny him, they are also emotional. That's a fact. The House, according to the Constitution, I will refer you to the Constitution. Y'all go read a specific chapter, this one. Okay, this one here. The member of the House, all of them, whether that two-thirds or that one-third, they cannot remove anybody from power. That decision will be challenged in court. And once it is challenged in court, the person go back to work. The only group of people that can decide to remove their representative, according to the 1986 Constitution, it is the district that elected that representative. And there's a specific number of signatures required. Registered. He say any signature registered voters' signature. You can't go take 15-year-old people and they go sign for you. That's a crime. Registered voters' signature. That's a specific number. I don't want to call it because I've not consulted the Constitution to know the exact number. Once that is granted, that number of signature is granted, and the people go to the House and petition the House according to our system, and petition the House will receive it. The Speaker will send out communication to the Judiciary Committee. The same thing they do here in America, Judiciary Committee, that people on that committee that understand the implications of the law, the ramifications and all that. They will send it to them. They will review that petition from the people in that specific district, and the Judiciary Committee will recommend to the plenary what decision to take. Once that recommendation is made to the plenary will put that on the floor to be voted upon. That vote must be 2/3. Majorities of the members of the House should vote in favor to throw that lawmaker out. It cannot be challenged by any court easily, because the people make that decision. If there was a discrepancy for any reason, then the victim, whoever was removed from power, they can go to the Supreme Court, because the law also says our Supreme Court is the final arbiter of justice. You can go there to seek redress in terms of discrepancy. Somebody might want to argue about the issue of cabinet journey. No, don't bring it here, because that other impeachment is presided over by the Supreme Court Chief Justice. The fact that the Supreme Court Chief Justice presided over that case, it cannot be tried by the Supreme Court any longer. Because the Chief Justice presided. And the Chief Justice represents the judiciary. The Chief Justice is the head of the judiciary of the Republic of Liberia, we call Supreme Court, for example. Okay? So this one here, the constitutional provision there is different from that. The members of the House of Representatives will serve as juror, or jury, whatever you call it. The people in the district will serve as petitioners, because they are the voters. They voted for that lawmaker. So that's how that works. So on that portion, maybe Yekeh is not telling the media very well, and the media is lazy too. Majority of our journalists are lazy. They don't research. They don't have already asked critical questions. He making some sense. Maybe the methodology, the approach, whatever you call it, and part of it too, emotion. But just put it to yourself that you got your adult children in the home, you live together, or maybe children in middle school, for example, and all of the decisions you made, nobody get time for it. They don't, or maybe let's put it to husband and wife, or boyfriend, girlfriend. The man make all the decisions, or the woman make all the decisions. Every time you open your mouth, they shut you off. Every time you open your mouth, they shut you off. Every time you open your mouth, they shut you off. That's a problem. Like Yekeh said, the judiciary, even though they booted our cabinet journey, the Constitution protected. He's right. Every conversation that is uttered in chamber is a privilege. And there is an immunity for it. Nobody can be tried except the breach of the peace. If somebody say, I'm going to overthrow the government, I got men and women, and I'm already waiting in Douala, then that's something different. He can be arrested. They don't care whether you are in chamber, because that's a breach of the peace. Okay? But all these things, how can somebody be member of a particular group, constitutionally authorized group like the House of Representatives, and one member is being harassed so bad, every time they go to session and they're supposed to talk, this man is denied his constitutional right to speak. My people, let tussle and tussle. Yekeh might be emotional, everybody not the same. Everybody not the same. And he's not the only one emotional, my people. Why they not talking about Solomon George? Solomon just said in chamber the president should appoint as police director so he can take care of opposition leaders. That's what he said. That actually, if we look at it critically, that's a breach of the peace. That's a breach of the peace. Why didn't point answer? Because it's a sedition. It's a sedition. Let us say talk so. I will not take the approach of Yekeh Kolubah. Maybe I will take the approach of Darius the law. Because you got a bunch of criminals in the house. This man have been removed from every single committee in the house. He's not part of any committee. In addition to that, they removed his name from the chat room. House of Representative official communication channel, WhatsApp. They removed the man from that chat room. In addition to all of the denials. This man write communication and send it to the speaker based on his own consent. Nobody pay attention to him. So you tell me, for God in heaven's sake, and nobody better than a friend in that house. All of them equal. All of them equal, because before your members of the house can even vote you as a speaker or deputy and a deputy speaker and statutory committee members, like the committee chair on executive, that's a statutory position. The committee chair on judiciary, that's a statutory position. The committee chair on, I think, foreign affairs. Committee chair on waste, means and finance, Watamofala is on. They voted for them. There are other committees that the speaker got discretional power to appoint folks to. Okay? But even those statutory committee members of the House of Representatives can actually remove you if they have a problem with you. Whether it got reason, it ain't got no reason. You can take a redress to the court. Supreme Court, you can go there. Yeah. So, I don't know how you understand this. But that is my understanding based on my background. I come from political science background and public policy. You cannot have a single representative in the House of Representatives being harassed on the daily basis. Every time they go to session. And let me tell you something. Those of you that know it, fine. If you don't know it, good job. The primary and constitutional responsibilities of lawmakers are just three. Three principal responsibilities. 1, lawmaking. 2, representation. 3, oversight. Somebody on our WhatsApp, let me answer them. Good morning, caller on our WhatsApp, our first female caller. What's your name? Where are you calling us from?
Good morning, sir. It's Nikita. We talked yesterday from Gambia.
Oh, can we talk later on? This is a talk time. This is show time. We can't talk personal thing here. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, after the show, Jackie watching. After the show, you can call me.
Okay.
All right, thank you. So, folks, how can you represent people when you're not talking? Where you're supposed to talk? How can you provide oversight when you're not talking where you're supposed to talk? How can you make the law when you are not comfortably seated where you're supposed to be seated? How can you do that? So Yekeh decided to still do his job by being emotional either inside the chamber of the House of Representatives, or he's outside, or he's going to court because they just took another decision. Can you imagine the last time they withheld his money, his pay, his salary? Can you imagine that? That you go to work and somebody say, we can't pay you? And the speaker today, if some of you follow Liberian politics, he was very, very brutal against early regime. He was not speaker that time, he was representative. Let me tell you our first caller on the other number. Good morning, caller. What is your name? Where are you calling us from? Please be snappy.
Yeah, good morning, Francis. This is Paul Jebo. I call from Rhode Island.
All right, Paul. Can you increase your volume a little bit, please?
Yes, my volume is at its maximum.
Okay, great. Go right ahead, brother. Please be snappy. Today we gotta go. I got a meeting coming at 9. No, I will not postpone it, my man. I gotta leave.
Okay, sticking to the issue, Francis. People always buy morphine, Yekeh Kolubah. Even though they approach or approaches I don't like it, but there is something in Newton's chair law that says every action there is an opposite and opposite reaction. Action. So you cannot be molesting, provoking a person, and you expect them to keep their mouth shut. You can't do that. All of them were elected equally in that house. Baba Chima, when he was in the UP regime, he was the chair for the UP Legislative Caucus. When he felt that this Sitka Maryland bill plantation stuff, and he screwed it up, then when he started to go water with Ellie, he started being lambasting her and doing all that kind of stuff, right? Now, at the end of the day,
he crossed over the CDC.
But today, there is the same man who have been oppressed before. Now, is the oppressor. How can you do that to your fellow men? No, I'm always disappointed with the people we elect, especially from Maryland County. Most of our lawmakers are complete disappointment to the society, to their family, to the neighborhood, and the organization. It's a shame on Jala Lahini, Baba Chimo, that fake man. You're a poor artist, and I don't like his attitude. You cannot be suppressing that man. And let me tell you something. You guys don't respect George Weah. If you respect him, they will not be provoking Yekeh Kolubah. Because the mentor, if that calls me, I will call your president. So if you love George Weah, stop abusing the man. Stop provoking him.
Yep.
That's complete nonsense. Because you keep abusing the man. You keep infringing the man's right. The mentor will give it back to President Weah. So you guys are the people who are abusing President Weah, not Yekeh. Because Yekeh told you, when you call me, I will call the president.
And then when you call me, I'll call your mom, right?
Yeah.
Because that one will make you vex.
When we were children growing up, no one likes for the mother to be abused. So if you cross my mom, you think I will cross you, I will cross your mom. You understand? When we were little coming out, those are things we did. So in the physical, just common sense. Are they lacking common sense? And all the boys Papa Chima says he knows, is that how he has been fighting to become a leader? Is that the kind of leadership we expect of you? You are dumb. Mr. Chima Jala Lahini. Idiot.
All right, my brother. Thank you. So that's our first caller on our regular number. So the number to call is 267-938-2801. 267-938-2801. Our WhatsApp number for folks that are outside of America is 267-648-8012. 267-648-8012. Call us now so we can discuss one of our outstanding newsmakers, Honorable Yekeh Kolubah. What's going on there? Some people are saying Yekeh is too emotional, Yekeh is too rude. But what do you say about Solomon George? What do you say about Solomon George that caused a woman in chamber? What do you say about Solomon George? What do you say about Akaras Groy? What do you say about Thomas Fowler? What do you say about Buffer Chima when he was a Unity Party partisan and committee chair or caucus chair of the Unity Party at the time? Unity Party's caucus, at the time. What do you say about him? When Ellie decided not to deal with Buffer Chimba, he was vocal. He said all kinds of things he wanted to say. But nobody suspended his pay. Nobody put him outside easily to say, we will make sure we expel you. No. At the end of the day, what happened to Buffer Chimba? He decided to join the CDC because he could not have no space inside the Unity Party and be causing the standard bearer at the same time. Today, he now have the gavel of authority as a speaker, the number 3 man in our country according to our constitution. Another caller is on here. Let me answer this caller. Good morning, caller. What is your name and where are you calling us from? Please be snappy. I gotta go. Okay?
Yeah, my name is Bernice calling from PA.
All right, my sister, go right ahead.
Yeah, like the way they say about Yekeh, right? I think Yekeh is just frustrated. It's like you keep reporting stuff and nothing is changing, and everybody against it because he stand for the people. So those, those that want to for Jawia, they will always go against him, and that is frustrating. Because what happened, they fail to realize that they dare to represent the people, so they representing Jawia
in a house instead of representing the people.
Instead of representing the people, but Yekeh is one of those that are standing strong and are getting half far. Yekeh need real support. You see, because Yekeh not afraid of nothing. He's not afraid. They're afraid because they're scared because their money gonna come, they gonna corrupt. And if they go against to tell the truth, they will not get what they want. Those are so hypocrites. And besides, they preached the same thing yesterday anytime. Joriata, they acting like hypocrites. Those are the people that want to leave power.
Acting like cat.
They will be so shameless and they will suffer. They will see the way their children they will be pointed at that those children and their father was hypocrite will put him to represent us. There are some wicked people, very wicked, but God will deal with them.
God will deal with them. That's a good word.
That's all I got to say. Thank you.
Thank you, my sister, for calling, and we appreciate your contribution. Excuse me. Folks, yeah, please call 267-938-2801, 267-938-2801. Our WhatsApp number is 267-648-8012. First, those of you who are member of the comment association, keep commenting, and we will read your comments. Maybe the next time we come here. All right, yeah, but let me tell you something. Like the first caller on our regular number said, Newton tell of motion every action that's all equal and opposite reaction. If you are hitting on Yekeh consistently, denying his constitutionally authorized benefits, removing him from the charge room of the House of Representatives, suspending his salary, asking the doorman or the sergeant at arm to get him out. According to him, you're listening to the clips. He was assaulted yesterday, and you're doing all of that, and you want somebody to be peaceful. I'm not too sure they're going to be peaceful. But for us, we are not psychologists, we are not sociologists and all that stuff. Maybe social worker, we can't tell people mental behavior while looking at them or just by listening to them. If you are in that category, and you have a perspective to share with us, we will appreciate you to call this morning because we really want to know what's going on. Good morning, caller. What is your name? Where are you calling us from this morning? Please be snappy.
Good morning. My name is Joseph calling from Iowa.
All right, brother. Calling, go right ahead.
I just want to tell you, thank you for presenting to you. I've been following you people many times, and also on the story of Mr. Kolubah this morning. I'm really very frustrated in a sense that, that someone individual just, decide to live his life for his people, especially the Liberian people. More than 3 years ago, Kolubah has stand on his word, and he still continue on his word. I look at most of them are in our house. They are not really, speaking for the experience, they are not really someone that can speak about their word because they are just who are just for the money and just, frustrate their own people that make them today to be, in our house. But Yekeh's principle, whether I get paid or not, but I will stand by my people and I will always represent them. That he don't fear of anything. And I'm just saying, even the very day of the session, I monitor all the time. I monitor their session when I work and other things. It's very showing that yes, indeed, I saw Yekeh Kolubah. I was very, in prayer yesterday. I was so frustrated when the old or whosoever saying that they never see all the rest. The communication was not like very like they're not supposed to be that they threw all and other things. It really made me frustrated. But notwithstanding, we still have a more chance. We still have a great time to come with the 2023. I just, appealing to all people who can like stand by Yekeh Kolubah in Liberia. Let us stand by him and see how best 2023 is going to be. Because if and only if Liberian people today will lose Yekeh Kolubah, it's going to be more than 10, 15 years to come that Liberia going to be critical. Because if we get 3 Yekeh Kolubah in Liberia, all the nonsense are going on today, my brother, it couldn't be done. So I say thank you for your time and thank you for the Liberian people.
Thank you, my brother, for your contribution. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, folks, you heard it. If you are a psychologist, that would be our last call. If anybody got a degree in psychology and you understand what we're talking about and you want to share your perspective with us so that we can understand better. Maybe we're not understanding what's going on. Everything we're seeing, maybe it just, maybe something is responsible for it. We don't know. But on the basis of political science, on the basis of public policy, somebody, excuse me, who has the understanding, in-depth understanding of the Liberian political system and the organic law of our country, this one here, the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia 1986, it is a gross violation against Yekeh Kolubah by members of the House of Representatives under the governorship of Buffer Chamber. Under the governorship of Buffer Chamber, and I think this level of stewardship, ugly stewardship, is ugly. It is ugly to the extreme. It is unacceptable. It is diabolical. It is barbaric, and it should be stopped. You cannot continue to harass anybody like this. Why you hold fast to Yekeh Kolubah pay? Why you do that? Just because you're speaker? Just because he's speaking the way he's speaking? Nobody have that right, my people. Nobody can hold your pay. Nobody should do that. Nobody should do that. But that's what we're saying. He said he was assaulted yesterday by the doorman on the orders of the speaker. Did the doorman assault Speaker Buffer Chima yesterday when he was part of the Unity Party and serving a Unity Party legislative caucus? When he moved over to CDC, he was still in the house. He stayed there. Did anybody assault him because he was speaking? He was vocal. He was insulting Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Did anybody do anything to him? When Edwin Snow got angry as an independent candidate who went on the independent whatsoever you call it and became Speaker of the House, he was very, very emotional because the president, he accused the executive mansion of sponsoring people to remove him. What happened to that? Okay, so my people, we have Kuku Dennis, who is also a representative in our house. She said similar thing. As a female in their chat room, Kuku Dennis said, you don't even see the woman here, you open your pants, that female legislative member said that why you ain't doing nothing to them? And the leadership of the House of Representatives continue to target Yekeh Kolubah. It is wrong, my people. It is wrong. We cannot do that. Even your child in the house, your child that they live for you, do everything for them. You cannot do that to them consistently. This is wrong. Whether Yekeh Kolubah is emotional, is not emotional, that's what he said on that clip. He is frustrated. And part of his frustration is he goes to court. And let me tell you something. The justice minister, not only for the government, the justice minister of any country, including here in America, Department of Justice, at state level, at federal level, they're for everybody. They're for everybody. And not only for one person, and not only for the ruling party. You need to understand that. And this is the same thing that got us to where we are when we talk about it. When we bring the old claim, you say, oh, you take that one from there. No, we got to bring it because these are the very thing that got us to where we are today. We have people inside the CDC that prepared President Sirleaf when she was president. We have people inside the CDC that went and bought Dongafele underclothes and pour Kuwe water on it and put it on, say, Ellen Johnson. All the women here, y'all excuse me, but I want to deal. We got to say on this platform. They say any woman was menstruating, that was menstruation painting that they did that. Yekeh Kolubah have not reached that level yet. Even the current opposition have not reached to that level yet. Just we are consider us enemies of the state. Why can't we sanitize our political hygiene a little bit? Why can't we sanitize a little bit? Why can't we just respect each other's views and get the Liberian people job done the way it should be done? Why are we not doing that? Why are we going so personal? We have a president that does not even have the audacity to stand on camera to look in the faces of Liberians, suffering Liberian people, to speak to them directly, but he will go and do pre-recording. He will go in his studio, they will sing where I in my studio to sing a song to address the Liberian people. Papa, you eat your 12 year, allow money to eat 12 year. Shame! Spineless! Let me borrow it from Dillon. Spineless George Weah. How can you be on the job for 5 years straight? 5 years straight, you don't even have job experience. This moment is sad for us, the Liberian people. It is a sad moment for our country. It is an embarrassing moment for our country. It is a downturn for our country. This is one of the most ugly paths that we ever encounter since after the war. There is no political leadership in our country, so everybody angry, including the citizen, because the leader is not a leader. He has a man who, boy, has baby brain. Baby brain. George Weah is just like that. That's what Dillon said. His thinking megabyte is less than 2. It's less than 2. And whatever he's telling Buffer Chima and his committee members in the House of Representatives, which is another shameful thing, because under our Constitution, the House of Representatives can cite the president, but the president cannot cite anybody from that house. But that's a disappointment. That's what the book says. Both houses in single chamber, 2/3 majority can get the president out. 2/3 majority. This say anybody must sign. But to get one person outside of that house, to get him out, to expel them, you got to get good number of signatory from the district that they come from. Then you sit over there and take directive from the president. It happened yesterday. Eddie was sitting at the executive mansion telling people to remove their own speaker because she gave them money. And that's corruption. That's political corruption. That's what America call pay for play or play for paid. It is wrong. Not just today. It has always been wrong and it is still wrong, and we got to say it the way it is. Rather, Speaker Chimba needs to change. He needs to live well as a speaker. They need to stop harassing this man. Everybody get their life to live. We have decided to subscribe to some level of democratic tenets to run our country, to run our government. And people opinions, people expression needs to be respected. You don't have to agree with me. Just allow me to enjoy myself. Maybe that's the way I enjoy myself. I need to talk. And I need to talk strong. That's my way of life. You don't have to agree with me. But you respect me. And I will respect you too. And that's the reasons why we play the clips. So that you hear it the way you're supposed to hear it. And you decide what to do with that news. Oh, we got to say. I got to go. They are following Yekeh Kolubah. He has been targeted from the day he was elected. They are removing from all of the committees in the house that he's already part of. Removing from the chat room. At some point, they suspended his pay, his salary. How you expect him to eat? Another time, they went to his district and boss to the ground police people, his district office. Another time, they attempted arresting him on the street. Or some kind of vehicle being whereby the Constitution says the lawmakers are immune going to work and leaving from work and in chamber from arrest. The law says so, not I mean. All we gotta say, my people, when we do it for poor, we need to do it for Peter equally. And we ain't seeing that in Liberia yet. Hopefully, our political leaders, especially at the level of the executive mansion, can get better soon. Folks, I'm not taking call right now. I'm sorry. Can get better soon. But what we got now, it is not better. And the fundamental reasons why our political hygiene is so toxic, is so divisive, under George Weah is because George Weah is divisive. The only thing just we are believing is disunited because that allowed him to steal more and his cartel members. Alexander Cummings wrote him a letter on the issue of sanction. He replied, according to media report, we have not been able to get into the nitty-gritties of the sanction. I mean, not the sanction itself, but the two letters. Once we get that, we'll bring it to you the way it is. Without much ado, I want to say thank you to everybody this morning. We cannot go the way we usually go. We stop right here this morning. And I want to say thank you plenty for coming on board to listen to us, to share your perspectives through comments, through calling. You know, we appreciate it though. If you're not coming to listen to it, we're not coming. And this joy is a commitment on our part as part of our own contribution to the growth and development of our country, in addition to our money grant, Western Union, and other forms of support to our country. It's voluntary. We don't get no pay for this. But we too matters, and we want Liberia to be better. So when we get in the plane to go, we know that we go safely, we will land safely, and we pick up safely, we'll come back here. If we want to stay there, we can stay there. And nobody should molest us like they do to Yekeh. I want to say thank you, and thank you plenty. Bye. See you tomorrow when I see you.